What's good, YouTube? I'm Zero Zeus, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super video. So today's video, I'm pretty sure you already know, is gonna be my Dragon Ball Super episode 131 review, the final review. Which it just pains me to say. And before we go any further, please like and subscribe if you like what you see. Now let's get into the video. Before we get into this, I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm so happy that they killed us dead with those spoilers last week, because everything that we thought was gonna happen did not happen. But I'm not even gonna spoil it. We just gonna save who got the wish until sort of closer to the end, because it's something else I want to talk about at the end too. So anyway, the fight, when it starts off, when I first seen it, it was in the middle of a live stream, and it had already started, and I didn't really get to see. I was kind of disappointed, but I watched it over, and I seen Frieza in 17 from the jump, Golden Frieza in 17. So basically, 17 played the backup like how he was supposed to. At first, Goku was out of commission and he was trying his best to help Frieza. And for 17 to be at the level of power that he is, I will at least give him this. It's amazing that he's where he is right now, to be totally honest. But you basically see Jiren, right? This is the thing that, like, they just keep hitting with them stories. That with the story, they just really keep hitting home. Like, okay, Jiren, he's at the point where he's kind of giving up, right? Frieza and 17 have him on the ropes. Jiren's on his knees. Frieza has the death beam in his face, and he's talking to him, and he's like, I've sensed that you don't have that overwhelming power. I don't think those were his exact words, but that's basically what he was saying. I could sense that power, that absolute power, is gone. Basically, what he's saying, and it's over for him, is basically what he was telling him. And I don't know, Frieza just started to pick at him a little bit, like pick at his past. Like, he was what did Frieza say? I think Frieza said, you don't want to become that weakling you used to be, something like that. And Jiren just up and went off. Like, he went off. He starts just hammering Frieza back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's like, it's so crazy that, you never thought you would see Jiren to that point where he's on his knees, he's giving up. It's not because of Ultra Instinct Goku. It's not because 17 pulled the rabbit out his ass or anything like that. It was because of teamwork, and I kind of like that. I really do like that. And we're gonna get more into the subject of teamwork as the video goes on. So don't pay me any attention if I'm rambling all over the place, because it was a bunch of things that was happening in this episode. So then another thing I would like to point out in this episode, can 17, his ki, he used so many different color ki blasts. Like, it's crazy. Like, I guess they wanted him to feel special, and since he wasn't really putting that much work in with like fists, I guess he had to sit back and be like the long range person or whatever. But yeah, I just noticed, like, they just keep trying to wing him in there. I'm not trying to hate on 17 or nothing, but I'm kind of, at this point, I'm a little tired of him. I'm just gonna put that out there. Not trying to make anybody mad, but anyway, the teamwork, as you can see, that's why I have this image on the screen while I'm doing a video, because you would never think that you would see Vegeta and Goku working together, for one, and Goku and Frieza working together. That's another thing, like, out of this world. You never thought you would see it, but when it comes down to it, and your universe is about to be erased, and you gotta, they had to come together. It was nothing they could do about it. So basically, like I was saying, Jiren mops the floor with Frieza, right? 17 is telling Frieza to run, and I guess Jiren, he just blows up in flames. He just, like, I guess he realizes that he's not weak, and they like, Topo is kind of talking to him through the fight and trying to talk him through his problems. Even though Jiren doesn't want him to at all, he doesn't want to have anything to do with Topo. Topo still looks at him as a comrade and a friend, even though Jiren, just wasn't trying to make any connections with anybody. But Jiren, he's flaming, and Android 17 does his traditional little barrier, and it's holding, the energy back, but it's not enough. And it starts to crack and break, and then out of the blue, you see Goku come in. I believe it was kind of like that Kamehameha shield type of thing, or he might have just been doing a Kamehameha wave and he just didn't have his hands in a position for it. But yeah, you see Goku step up and he's like 17, you just play backup, and me and Frieza got this. And it's like, oh man, and you see them go run up after them. Them blue blasts in the background. We thought it was Goku, but it's 17. Because I guess, like I said before, 17 doesn't really honestly put in too much work, which I'm not picking at him, don't get me wrong. It is not, he can't hold a candle to Jiren, is basically what I'm saying. So it's like, I don't see no problem with him playing the backup. I don't see anything wrong with that. So Frieza and Goku are basically going at it and actually working together better than Vegeta and Goku. If you pay any attention, if you pay close attention, they were doing better together than Vegeta and Goku were. And that's like, not strength wise, but teamwork wise, working together, they were doing better. They didn't look as sloppy as they did, as Vegeta and Goku did. But you got Goku, he's at the ends of his energy. He can barely even turn Super Saiyan. You got Frieza. They just got the tag team moves in there. Like I think they were falling, and Goku sticks his feet on the side of the pillar and he puts his hand together like he about to hit a volleyball, and Frieza steps on his fist and he throws him at Jiren and trying to take him out and eliminate himself, meaning Frieza wouldn't even get his wish, but he was still willing to do it because, you know, Goku's gonna keep his promise, basically. And I like how Frieza just had to make sure he was still getting his end of the bargain before he did it. So you already know they're not trying to turn Frieza into a good guy. Don't get me wrong. He had to work with his worst enemy, but that doesn't mean anything, because obviously at the end of this episode, he definitely said he was not going to cease to be evil anytime soon. And, you know, everything's still the same way it is. But I just really like that. So Goku and Frieza working together. So Frieza, like I said, he did the psychosis move back on Namek, and he did this little, it's like he makes this purple orb around himself and he flies at you really fast, right? I cannot remember the name of it, but he's holding on to Jiren trying to take him out, and he can't quite put him out yet. And then you see Goku flying out of the blue, turning in and out of Super Saiyan, I guess because he doesn't have enough energy to maintain the transformation. But it was really cool to just see it, and they were both together, and you could see the purple energy and the yellow energy, and they all just eliminated. They sacrificed themselves, not in the sense that you would think, not like killing themselves, but they both were eliminated. All of them were eliminated at the same time, and 17, somehow by the grace of God, is the winner of the Tournament of Power, which nobody could have seen. I know it was like a couple of jokes cracked, and you know, like, because they were really brown nosed and like 17 out of the whole time since he's been back in Super. But my boy, I did not expect for 17 to win, and I'm so happy that he made the decision to wish all the universes back instead of, you know, wishing for whatever it was, a yacht or something for some animals, something like that, whatever. But another thing I wanted to talk about too was Jiren. Goku was talking to Jiren as they were about to be erased. He was basically saying that he wanted to see him again. So I guess he was just telling them that, like, don't think it's over even though you're getting erased. We're going to try to work something out for you, I guess. But yeah, man, this episode, I did not see this coming. I did not see it coming. So, and then, okay, now the episode's out the way. The wish has been made. Frieza was brought back to life by Whis. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Whis can resurrect mortals. So that's something we did not know. And Frieza's back to life. So everybody basically got what they wanted. Universe 6 is back. Universe 11 is back. All the universes that were in the tournament are back. So no sad ending there. The only thing that was really burning me about the end of this, okay, we figure out at the end of the episode that Goku cannot go Ultra Instinct. He can't do it on command. I'm pretty sure he could still do it again if he's pushed to those limits. But from what Goku said, he accidentally did it. And that kind of pissed me off a little bit, because it's just like, I know he's not supposed to be able to master it, but why the fuck would you call it Master Ultra Instinct if he didn't master it? There's no way he can master it if he can't do it on command. How is that mastered, right? But whatever. Maybe we might see a little bit more of Ultra Instinct in the movie because we only got to see 2 episodes of it, which is like horrible. But you know, I'm not mad at you, Super. I'm just saying. But and that's another thing too. At the end of this, we got to see the fight between Goku and Vegeta. That's really cool. They talking about how they could still get stronger. Basically just baiting me like, oh man, this is coming back. This is coming back. But they said they had something at the end for us. And I swear I thought it was going to be something amazing, something we haven't seen before. And it just looked like it was the trailer. It just looked like the trailer that we already seen for the movie. The little 30-second trailer. I think it's 30 seconds. Goku jumping around and stuff. We've already seen that. And they just had us so hyped for no reason. But I did see at the very end of the episode where they were wrapping up and stuff, and they were basically like they were taking a brief break, and these are the words of the episode, not something that I made up myself. So that doesn't exactly mean, oh, they're coming back, but it does mean they're coming back. But it does, I mean, I guess it just means they're taking a break. So maybe that's good news, maybe it's not. You know, in the future we'll hear something different. I'll probably have a video for you all tomorrow, basically something dealing with the Saiyans. That's all I'm gonna say right now, because I'm trying to keep the Dragon Ball train rolling, even though it's kind of slowed. I'm gonna even try to get into like Dragon Ball manga videos. I don't know if anybody wants to see that, but I'm up to date on it, and I really keep track of it. So I feel like, why not? But anyway, this is the end of the video. I've been Zero Zeus. This has been my Dragon Ball Super episode 131 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next video. Thank you for being on this Dragon Ball Super ride with me. I never thought it would end like this. I hate that it has to end, but I guess